effects of an asteroid crashing into Earth and significantly destroying life as we know it are not in the realm of science fiction. What is also not in the realm of science fiction is what NASA has just confirmed. For the first time now, we have the ability to knock any such potential asteroid off its path and save the planet. The deflection took place 2 weeks ago after NASA, with the participation of leading space agencies around the world, deliberately crashed the Double Asteroid Redirection Test craft, or DART, into Dimorphos, a 500 feet wide space rock, orbiting its parent asteroid, the much larger Didymos, 7 million miles from Earth. The objective was to deflect Dimorphos from its natural orbit around Didymos. Slowing Dimorphos by 10 minutes would have been considered a big success, but the crash of the refrigerator-sized DART altered it by 32 minutes. Here is how NASA Administrator Bill Nelson explained it.
2 weeks ago, NASA made history once again. We conducted humanity's first planetary defense test. And we showed the world that NASA is serious as a defender of this planet. And we captured the attention of millions of people around the world in this test. And that's because DART, as we call it, it felt like a movie plot. But this was not Hollywood. Last November, just before Thanksgiving, a Falcon 9 carrying NASA's first planetary defense test mission launched from the Vandenberg Space Force Base. And after a 10-month journey, millions of miles, NASA successfully crashed a refrigerator-sized spacecraft into the asteroid Dimorphos, 7 million miles from Earth, and it came in at 14,000 miles an hour, and it was a bullseye. But why would NASA do something like this? Well, if an Earth-threatening asteroid was discovered, and we could see it far enough away, this technique could be used to deflect it. And so today, NASA confirms that DART successfully changed the targeted asteroid's trajectory. Now, how do we know that? Well, prior to DART's impact, it took Dimorphos 11 hours and 55 minutes to orbit its larger parent asteroid, Didymos. Since DART's impact, astronomers have been using telescopes on Earth to measure how much that time has changed. And now the team has confirmed that the spacecraft's impact altered Dimorphos' orbit around Didymos by 32 minutes, and therefore successfully moved its trajectory. In other words, DART shortened the 11-hour and 55-minute orbit to 11 hours and 23 minutes, and it moved it in another location.
Laurie Glaze, director of the Planetary Science Division at NASA headquarters in Washington, added a little more dramatic flourish to it.
Let's all just kind of take a moment to soak this in. We're all here this afternoon because for the first time ever, humanity has changed the orbit of a planetary body, of a planetary object. First time ever. You've heard that the team has measured that the orbital period of Dimorphos has changed from a period of 11 hours and 55 minutes to a period of 11 hours and 23 minutes. That's a change of 32 minutes with a precision of plus or minus 2 minutes.
With the DART Dimorphos encounter being an extraordinary success, deflecting or knocking off space rocks, their parts has likely become the preferred weapon against looming asteroidal threats. This is MCR News Update.